guys. I'm gonna make a little series called Top 10s. I'm not sure if I ever done that in the past, but whatever. But yeah, this is gonna be a shorter video because for this one, I don't want to go into further details like I usually do in my videos. But for this list, I'm gonna do top 10 terrible songs by amazing metal bands. So without further ado, let's get started. We have Machine Head's Triple Beam. I would say I've never made this album, Catharsis. This is definitely their worst album, in my opinion. But this is more detailed on Triple Beam. In my opinion, this is the worst song they ever made of all time. It has Rob going back with the rapping as he did with the Burning Red and Supercharger, but it's 1,000 times worse, and the lyrics are just awful. It's like some gangster rap lyrics or some shit like that, or political dumbass shit like their usual songs from this album. But yeah, I don't want to go further detail, so I'm moving on to number 9. Number 9, I got Mushroom Head's Destroy the World Around Me. The reason why is because, first of all, this song is just way too long. This song should not be 8 minutes. It should be 5. But even if it was 5 minutes, I would consider this song very bland. For some reason, I put this song above Triple Beam, but whatever. I'm not gonna redo all that. But anyway, yeah. Okay, the first half with J-Man's part, it's all good. And then whenever Jeffrey Nothing came in, his singing isn't that bad, but mainly the instrumentation is just not all that interesting. And before it got to this long-ass interlude, before the interlude, the song should have just ended. They could have cut the last 3 minutes of that, of it. So yeah, this has to go in at number 9. None of the song is interesting except J-Man's part. We have Crush 'Em by Megadeath. Oh my god. This is probably one of the most cringiest songs I have ever heard. First of all, the song feels like it's some kind of football anthem, and it's just not very good. Plus, Dave's vocals isn't really that good. What's even more unnecessary is the prelude, the previous track from the album Risk. This does not need to be there. But it's not really. This is probably the worst song of all time. So yeah, this has to be at number 8. Next, I have Pink Cell Phone by Deftones. Another worst song by them. First of all, it just has this electronic piano sound, and then it's mainly about having anal sex while taking a shit or some dumbass shit like that. The lyrics are just very cringy, and the ending with the woman talking just irritates. It just really irks me a lot. So this has to come into my top 10 list. Next one may be shocking, but we got Slipknot's The One That Kills the Least from the album Point 5, The Great Chapter. This is one of the songs that everyone pretty much forgets about, and I can understand why. I thought this song was fucking garbage, and I think this is one of the worst songs they have ever made. I thought Corey's vocals sucked. The guitar riffs aren't even that good, and I thought the chorus is extremely boring, and the solos aren't really that great either. That's all I have to say. Any Stone Sour song is heavier than this shit. Next we got Korn's Fuels the Comedy, which is a bonus track from Path of Totality. Oh my god, I have never heard a song that bad before. The verses is like no different. The lyrics no different than any song from Five Finger Death Punch. That's how sounds like dubstep Five Finger Death Punch. And Jonathan Davis sounds like he tries to be a hard ass, and the chorus is extremely boring. There's nothing interesting about this dude. Even the next song, Tension, is more interesting than this garbage. That's all I have to say. I don't want more details. My list is Judas Priest, Loch Ness. Originally, I was going to put heavy metal on there, but I decided not to. But for this one, I kind of want to talk more about this song. Loch Ness is one of the worst closing tracks I have ever heard, and one of the most disappointing too. The reason why is, first of all, I was so hyped for this song, especially a song that is 13 minutes. When I first expected listening to this song, I thought it's just going to be like progressive, something like really progressive or very epic. But no, it's just 13 minutes of slow, boring music that takes you nowhere, and it's just repetitive over and over and over. Nothing's really interesting about this song at all. This is Judas Priest's version of Angel and the Gambler. Alright, next, number 3, we got Lil Reed and Metallica's The View. Just like the rest of the songs from Lulu, his song is just really bad. It's just nothing but musically, it's just boring doom metal music. Now, don't get me wrong, I love doom metal, but for this one, it takes you nowhere, and it's just the lyrics are just laughable, just like the rest of the songs from Lulu.
I am the view. I am the table. I am the view. I am the table. I am all this.
Nothing further explanation needed. Number 2, of course, we have Black Sabbath's The Illusion of Power. Forbidden is easily Black Sabbath's worst album, for sure. Many people say it's their worst album, and I can easily understand why. First of all, this album has Ice-T in it. Well, even though he only appeared for like 15 seconds, and it just ruins the song. Even if he's not on that song, it's still not very good. Tony Martin's vocals is way off on this song, and it just brings you to nowhere. Hell, this song doesn't even have guitar solos on there. But even though that's really not the main problem without any guitar solos for this song, I just find this song extremely boring, and it's just not really good. Number 1, how could you forget Iron Maiden's Angel and the Gambler? Yeah. I remember if you saw my Virtual 11 album review, I said that I didn't think that Angel and the Gambler was as bad as people say it is, but now I have to agree on that one. This song is pretty bad. It's just repeating lines that says like about over 60 times. I actually counted how many said it was. Don't you think I could save you? But yeah. And it's just 9 minutes of that. It should have been the radio edited version. Even though if it was, then the song would still suck. But yeah. Of course, Angel and the Gambler has to be at number 1 for me. that is my top 10 terrible songs by great bands. Now, what is the song that you hate by one of your favorite bands? Let me know in the comments. And yes, I'm still working on Anthrax album ranking. It may not be out till next week or so, but yes, I'm still re-listening to their music and start making the video and start editing and all that. So it probably won't be out until next week or so. So yeah. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.